Today I'm enjoying a day out at the Bluebell Railway in the heart of Sussex. I'm early, very early, before the first train is fully formed, but it's already proudly on display along platform 1. The rake of very unique ex-Metropolitan Railway carriages here are lined up ready for the first departure out this morning. They were built in the late 1890s. Hi, I'm Warren Brand and welcome to another Linleys video. This set of carriages deserve a special mention as they are indeed unique and a very important part of railway heritage. Built for the Metropolitan Railway as they developed their services, this stock were at the time ultra modern, super comfortable and very much the best in suburban railway carriage design. With steam heating, automatic vacuum brakes, electric lighting and very comfortable upholstered seating, even in standard class compartments, they were used for decades on the line from London Baker Street Station out to the suburbs through Harrow on the Hill Station and beyond. Their pedigree is fascinating, especially about how the Bluebell Railway ended up purchasing them. But for now, they're here forming the 11 AM departure to East Grinstead. Up front, 73082 Camelot is ready to head up the line. The steam heat connector to the leading carriage is making a peculiar whining noise, so apologies about the sounding off of that in the background sometimes. Camelot too has an intriguing history. Built in 1955, it worked around the south of England, but just after 11 years of life, it was sent for scrapping alongside so many others. Tucked out the way in the long lines of locos at the Barry scrapyard, it took until 1979 to be loved once again, and this time moved to the Bluebell Railway for a full rebuild. Proudly, in 1995, Camelot was put back to work again and has remained a regular loco on the line ever since. I used to work as a guard on the Bluebell Railway and Camelot was often the loco in charge of my train. The line northwards has a mostly rising gradient and almost all of the locos on the railway face north. The Bluebell Railway don't do things in short measures. The operations, displays and events are organised extremely well and a day out here always gives a full quota of fun. I might be a little bit biased here about the Bluebell Railway, as I used to come here as a kid with my dad. This is the outer home distance signal, with the outer home on Three Arch Bridge just ahead. The lower distant is sometimes on, and this informs the driver that the route ahead through the station section is not clear, but today we have the clear line marked through to enter Horsted Keen Station. The exchange of tokens using the catch hoop saves the signalman a long walk to the other end of the station when the train stops, or the need to stop the train if the service is not scheduled to stop at the station. I think Horsted Keen Station deserves a longer visit than the time I have available today, so I'll return at another time. Today I'll stay on board this service. Next stop is Kingscote. Just to the other side of Shopthorne Tunnel is the derelict site of the former West Hoathly station. Kingscote is a very pretty station, hardly ever used as a way to arrive or leave the railway as there's no local parking, but the bus service does stop here, I believe. The picnic garden with the ice cream kiosk is an ideal area to use in the summertime. With the curve to the platform, the guard relies on the station staff to indicate back that the train is ready to depart. Kingscote signal box has been rebuilt here and now houses a fully refurbished Westinghouse L-frame. This is hard to see from the train or platform level, but it's a most impressive installation. Leaving Kingscote, the signal for southbound trains approaching the station is on the right here, just after the trees, and yes, it's been smashed by a falling tree. Look out again for it on the return trip. From Imberhorn Viaduct there's a good view over the brick walls if you stand up and look out the windows of the train. Trains have been running over the viaduct again for almost a decade, and we can enjoy the full run of the line up into East Grinstead Station. There is also a through connection with the national network here. I have just got time to pop around to the Cafe Carriage for a coffee and a snack. The Loco runaround is quick and we're soon ready to depart back south to Sheffield Park. This time I'll enjoy a seat in one of the luxurious Metropolitan Railway carriage compartments. I'd better take my seat. Departing East Grinstead back over Imberhorn Viaduct, looking out on the left side, the hillside is being used for new housing. This area will look very different the next time I visit, I'm sure. Did you spot the smashed up signal with the temporary one added in front? Back into Kingscote once again. It's so tempting to stand up at an open window to watch what's going on outside, but I thought I'd sit back and enjoy the ride for a while in the luxury of this lovely old compartment. Approaching Horsted Keynes, I've spotted the bulk of the magnificent 9F Loco at the north end of Number 4 Road. It's out of service currently, awaiting a firebox and tube plate rebuild.
Horsted Keynes, this is Horsted Keynes. Train now standing at platform 3. The 11:55 service to Sheffield Park.
We're using platform 3 again, but quite often when multiple services are running, the down service and up service will cross here, and so the station becomes quite busy. Apparently, Horsted Keynes is the largest preserved heritage railway station in England. Glancing right here, the line leading off is the potential branch line to Ardingly. That's another whole story. Sheffield Park's outer home shows we're using platform 2 this time. The Golden Arrow service must be set up and using platform 1. Let's see. Yep, indeed it is. The Bluebell Railway could well have been the first heritage railway to restart the fine dining experience on the steam railway. Many other lines do a great job too, of course, but having had the pleasure of dining aboard here many years ago and being on duty as a guard for many of the services, I can vouch for just how grand these dining trains are. In clouds of atmospheric steam, Loco 65, an 1896 Ashford Stirling O-Class Loco, pulls away, leading the set of Pullman dining carriages up the line. Camelot can then run around to get ready for the next service departure. I now have just enough time to enjoy a pint and a meal at the Bessemer Arms, right on platform number 1, before rejoining the train for a second run up and down the line. Before leaving the Bluebell Railway, I have time to look around the Steamworks display. Part of the Loco shed has been laid out with fascinating displays and interactive exhibits, and of course some fine examples of preserved locos, some of which are iconic to the Bluebell Railway. Blackmore Vale rests here looking very sorry for itself currently. I've seen this loco in full fine running order, but now it awaits a significant rebuild of its firebox. I hope you found this video interesting. Like I said, it's my favourite heritage railway in the country, mostly due to my childhood memories with my dad. I'll be back here again, and next time I'll spend longer at one of the other stations. Please check out some of my other videos, there are link cards here for you to click on. Thanks for watching and bye for now.